Narcissist wants you to think and believe that they're all powerful, omnipotent, and nothing can ever impact them. But that is not the reality. The truth is, they do have buttons, if and when pushed, can elicit reactions and make them go nuts and crazy. Let's try to talk about that in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today we are going to talk about 5 ways to torture a narcissist for real. Before we begin, please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel by pressing the subscribe button and push the bell icon to stay updated with every single episode that I put out there. Number 1, do not take the bait when they are acting out. Understand that a narcissist is a developmentally arrested child stuck in an adult's body. Therefore, they have all the capabilities of an adult, but the maturity is of a child, which means they are going to be aggressive, they are going to be irrational, they are going to project things, say things that are completely far away from the reality, which means that you cannot take them and what they say serious. Why? Because that whatever comes from their mouth, whatever comes from them has no true foundation, has no true basis. So when they start throwing a tantrum, when they start acting out, you have to ignore them. Leave the room, take a shower, go out, go on a walk, or just focus on your project. Completely ignore them because ignorance kills a narcissist's ego. And if you successfully do it when they are acting out, when they want your reaction the most, when they want you to argue, when they want you to explain, when they want you to just get into the fight and basically wrestle with the pigs and get dirty, that is the point when you can give them the maximum injury by leaving the room, by clearly telling them that what they are saying and how they are behaving is completely unacceptable and you are going to play no part in it. That is how you can create this perceptual distance and clearly send a message across that I am not going to take this BS from you. Number 2, remember to deflect when they try to manipulate and gaslight you. When they start messing up with your head, when they start messing up with your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, hold on to your truth and say something along the lines of your opinions are yours and mine are mine, and you are entitled to have yours. My reality is not how you are describing it. And just say it and leave the room. That is what would also kill the narcissist's ego, because they want you to react to what they are saying. They want you to take it personally. They want you to believe what they want you to believe, because once they make you believe, they get this sense of control, which makes them feel special in a way, which makes them feel powerful, because getting control over someone's emotions, over someone's psyche, gives them a high, gives them a sense of self-importance that they lack otherwise. So when they try to gaslight you, when they try to manipulate you, recognize what that elicits in you, what emotions you feel, acknowledge them, and clearly say no, and again create distance by just putting out the difference right in front of them. Say it in their face that what you believe is not what my truth is, and you are entitled to believe what you want to believe, and my truth is known to me, and that is what matters the most. Number 3, narcissists hate organization. By the definition, we're talking about a disorder here. So they are struggling with internal chaos, which is why they want their external environments filled with it. They would want to create as much disorganization as possible, emotionally or otherwise. So you have to act opposite to that. You have to create organization in your life. If they want you to believe that your life is supposed to be a mess, take a stand for yourself and get things together, get things in your hand, get that job that you have been looking for, sort out your education, or as it could be as simple as just organizing things around in the house. Prove them wrong. They don't like stability. Create that stability and show them that you are not going to settle for or recreate that internal chaos that they want to manifest in their environments. The moment you create this organization, it almost gives them a narcissistic injury big enough to take a step back and to know that they can't control you anymore, because you have recognized your true power, and that is your life is in your hands and they can't control it. In fact, nobody can. Before we move to the number fourth, which is going to be an interesting one, I'm just curious to know, how have you controlled the narcissist using their own personality traits? How have you tortured them? Drop your experiences in the comments below. Now, number fourth is use their image against them. You and I both know that a narcissist is extremely image driven. They want people to see them a certain way. If they act kind, compassionate, charismatic, or you can name the qualities they project to others, if they act that way, they would want to maintain it at any cost because they want to be accepted. They want to get that supply and validation. Now, you can corner them using their own image, the insecurities they have, and the projection they want to put out there. For example, if you are in a situation like a court situation where they do not agree to the things that you want them to agree to, you can bring up this image and first get them to say yes to a couple of things that you know they would agree to. For example, you could get them to agree to the things like they put their children before their own welfare, or they value their children's needs before their own needs. Once you get them to agree to a couple of things that make them look good in front of others, then you can go ahead and present that agreement, and the likelihood of them signing it would be quite high because they have to protect the image in front of everyone else. They have to look nice. They have to maintain this image of a kind, involved, affectionate, compassionate, loving father. This is how you can use their image to basically torture them, and they wouldn't be able to do anything because they are a prisoner of their own doings. They are a prisoner of their own personality traits. Number five, focus on your life. Focus on rebuilding it. Focus on healing yourself. Focus on bringing yourself out of the darkness that they have put you in, the darkness they want you to stay in forever. Because if you become what they never want you to become, if you become the best version possible of yourself, that is going to be the biggest narcissistic injury. Why? Because that would prove to the narcissist that all of their mechanisms, all of the things that they do are useless. They failed miserably because you proved them wrong. They tried to destroy you, but you collected your pieces and you rebuilt yourself and you became better than who you were before meeting them or during the abusive cycle. So focus on rebuilding yourself. Focus on creating a life that they would envy. Every single moment you live the life of your dreams, you live a healed life, is going to be the moment of torture for the narcissist. They can't stand your progress. They can't stand your success. They have to see you struggling and suffering. They have to see you in pain. And the moment you destroy that, the moment you step out of the bubble they have put you in and create your own life and your reality, that is when you are going to almost assassinate the narcissist's false ego. I hope in today's episode you were able to understand the 5 things to truly torture a narcissist and move ahead in your life. I'll talk with you very soon in the next one. Till then, let the healing begin.